This is a great time to be a Dragon Ball fan because now we are getting bays left and right, and the brand new Dragon Ball Super manga chapter adds 3 brand new ones, and they are conquering a planet on their own. Thank you, Akira Toriyama. Thank you, Toyotaro.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
So with the brand new chapter of Dragon Ball Super's manga, we kick off after the defeat of our heroes. Vegeta goes to Yardrat and Goku goes with the Galactic Patrol. And first things first, I gotta say, this is definitely an intermediate chapter. This is going to be the start of more than likely at least 2 or 3 training chapters, which I'm completely fine with. This one was definitely like that. So I only have one problem with the brand new chapter in Dragon Ball Super's manga, and that is Mirus. Mirus is entirely overpowered for somebody that is lacking a lot of powers. Now, he is just extremely fast, and he has brand new abilities and techniques that sort of seem to push Goku away from him. I'm starting at the fight between Mirus and Goku because they are training. Goku wants to train and spar with Mirus. He punched Mirus full force. Mirus dodged it. Goes into Super Saiyan. Mirus dodges that as well. Goes into Super Saiyan 3. Mirus is playing around with him. Goes into God. We don't get to see that because he's breaking apart the room. And so the next chapter, we are 100% going to be getting them training and fighting and doing all that. So here is the big issue I have with this, and that is that Mirus doesn't have abilities like the rest of them, and that was fine. I thought he was cool and all that, but he should not be able to dodge Super Saiyan God, because that's what I feel like it's coming. He's going to be able to dodge Super Saiyan God, and that's just ridiculous for somebody of Mirus's abilities. He cannot fly on his own. He relies on guns. He has no blast, no ki, no nothing, but yet his speed is on Super Saiyan God level. Come on, guys. Like, I know I like the manga, and the manga has failed me before. I think this is a situation where I think it's failing me now. It's not doing what I wanted to do, and that is give me a character that can be that fast, but explain it a little bit more. And Dragon Ball never explains anything. That's one of the biggest issues with the main anime and the main manga. They barely explain any of the abilities of any of the fighters. Just like with Vegeta heading to Yardrat, Vegeta tells his pilot, he tells him that Yardrat is the place where Goku learned instant transmission, but they have other abilities and techniques, and he's hoping that there's one on there that he can learn and face off against Moro with and defeat him. I'm thinking, like, what technique could there be besides maybe ki absorption of some kind? He can learn ki absorption and do it similar like Moro does it and absorb it from him, or something along those lines. I really can't think of anything that would be useful against somebody that can just absorb energy besides being able to either repel that or absorb more energy than he does. So it is a huge issue because we have not ever heard of the Yardrats ever having any other abilities besides instant transmission. Even the Yardrat in the Tournament of Power only used instant transmission. So I don't understand why he is going there and they're adding more abilities to Yardrats, but it is what it is at this point, because I think that the reason that they're doing this is because they don't have really any more explanations as to what abilities other characters have. It's a lack of explanation that is plaguing Dragon Ball right now when it comes to the manga and the canon. Fan mangas do a way better job at explaining things, so right now this all doesn't really make too much sense, honestly. Oh, and there's another thing that really disappointed me, and that is the fact that Goku is asking Mirus to help him train his Ultra Instinct. The reason I don't like this is because it has been said after the Tournament of Power that Goku cannot go into Ultra Instinct anymore. Now, that was in the anime. The manga is a little bit different. But if the manga influences the anime, I don't know how they would do this. I mean, I want to see Ultra Instinct come back as well, but I don't think it makes any sense for someone as low tier as Mirus, or I guess at this point now he's as strong as like Super Saiyan God. yeah, somebody like that to be able to train Goku in the most powerful technique that he has in his arsenal. So this is one of those continuity errors that is going to plague the anime, because the anime says that Goku has lost Ultra Instinct. So I don't know what he would say to Mirrors, hey, train me in it because I want to master it, when you've told Vegeta you lost it, unless you were lying to him, which is a possibility. This chapter was just extremely disappointing to me, even though it had some good parts. And by some good parts, I like the characters, the added characters, the ones that are prisoners that are going around collecting jewels and fighting. I love the fact that we went back to this planet, because I remember these episodes from when I first watched Dragon Ball Z, when Vegeta faces off against this race, and then he takes them to the home world, and he's like, this world has 10 times the amount of gravity, and then Vegeta's like, psh, I train in this. Like, I remember that fondly, so I definitely like that we went back to this planet. I do like that we have a squad of renegades that is just lying to Moro, so he doesn't destroy planets. They're just kind of just taking whatever they want. Now they're heading to Earth, so we're definitely going to be seeing the action going on there. Probably Gohan or Piccolo versus these guys, protecting the Earth. And since these guys are scouting for Moro, Moro's probably going to follow them there, and he's going to take out the Earth, which would be really nice, honestly. But this would be like the third time that the Earth has been destroyed, so I mean, it's not going to be a huge shock, but I think it's going to be really cool to see visually. So I definitely want to see that what the Battle of Earth is going to look like. And so that means that Vegeta and Goku really don't have that much time. So Goku is going to fight Moro with Ultra Instinct, which again, I'm a little confused as to how he still has it and how they're going to do that in the anime, but I do want Ultra Instinct to return. Vegeta's going to get a new ability. Again, I had an issue with the fact that he's getting an ability from creatures that only had one ability, but now they have many. But I am excited for Vegeta to get his own thing. I think Vegeta has been in Goku's shadow for so long that he definitely deserves to have his own cool thing that's only about him. Another good thing about this chapter was Jocko. Jocko is a treasure. I've liked Jocko ever since I saw him in the Resurrection F movie. I've liked him every time we've seen him so far, and I think that he is good comedic effect. I think he has got good comedic presence, and he isn't annoying. He isn't one of those characters like a Jar Jar Binks style character that's going to get really annoying really quickly. So I definitely like that we have Jocko in this crew. I definitely like when he says that these aren't pants to Goku, and Goku's just kind of shook, because this was actually in the anime as well. He tells Goten and Trunks that these aren't his pants, this is just his skin, so he's got like purple skin.
さんのお友達なの？よせよゴテン、ママの友達にこんな全身タイツのやつなんかいないよ。
これはタイツではない。素肌だ。
The whole chapter to me was just very disappointing, and I don't think that I'm as excited as I was before to see exactly what's going to happen in the next chapter, and my hype level has drained a little bit, but it could come back. I just feel like we've been there, done that with what's going on right now. We were kind of on a high point facing off against Moro on Namek, and now we're just jumping around the galaxy, eating planets, and he even wants to have resources available to him once he's done eating planets, and I don't understand that. Is he trying to make an empire? Is he trying to make a kingdom? Is he trying to make a sort of organization similar to Frieza's? Wouldn't Frieza know about this? I guarantee we're gonna see Frieza in this manga in the future. Or actually, we might see Broly. Broly is part of this canon. He is part of the manga's canon. So we might see Broly maybe defending Planet Vampa or something. That would be actually really cool to see. Broly versus Moro. That would actually be a huge treat. So I'm hoping that they go in that direction. There are possibilities, but I'm so 50-50 split on the manga right now, just based on this chapter. The fact that they're not explaining things, that things just come out of nowhere, and then now we have another defend Earth situation. I just liked that those characters, the three bandits, I just liked that they were not really giving up planets to Moro, because it seemed like they didn't want the planets to get eaten. So other than that, those are my thoughts on the new chapter, chapter 51. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of the new Dragon Ball Super manga. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.
Bye.